I mean, I loved it, but I was hating it too. Cause it was like, this is how long, cause it didn't have any end in sight at those times. We were toured like that for 3 years, you know?
Aloha, my name is Thompson, and I'm from Kailua, Oahu. Graduated from Kailua High School.
JP Kennedy went to Kamehameha High School, 2003. Together, we own the Green Band, LLC, The Green.
The Green has been dominating the reggae music industry since 2010. Made up of members Caleb Keolanui, Ikaika Antone, JP Kennedy, Zion Thompson, Brad Watanabe, and Jordan Espinoza, The Green has been repping Hawaii everywhere they perform. They have toured across the mainland and even overseas to New Zealand and Japan. Their 2010 debut album set the Billboard Reggae Chart record, remaining on the chart for 69 straight weeks, and went on to be named iTunes Best Reggae Album of 2010. They have won multiple Nā Hokuhoku Hano Awards, and in 2018 opened up Aloha Stadium for Grammy-winning artist and local boy Bruno Mars. The Green did not reach record-breaking success overnight. It all started with just young local boys who enjoyed jamming together.
The first time that I myself met JP and Caleb was they were with Next Generation, which is a band that was already established that, was on the radio for years and years.
We all just kind of would check each other's shows out and jam together. And this was like pre-Green days. This is kind of like, right out of high school time. And both of those projects kind of ran their courses and we were getting into other stuff, but we kept recording. And before we knew it, there was a bunch of songs. Time would go by, we gotta do something. Actually, we were gonna work on Caleb's solo project. It was kind of the plan because Caleb had, that's our lead singer. He had a bunch of cool songs and we just felt that was kind of our best move, was to support him in his solo career. And we started,
obvious choice,
we started to do that. And at the same time, I was talking to Kike, saying, I wanna do something too. And we started talking about The Green, talking with Zion. Next thing you know, Caleb's like, I don't wanna do no solo thing by myself. That kind of sparked a big thing for us because we knew, we all had our own talents, but Caleb had a lot of songs and he had a lot of things going for him. So that just sparked it up.
The Green had a show in Kona, opened up for Catch a Fire. It was The Green's first show. It went right away. We would play Shack Waikiki all the time. We would rehearse and stuff, but we were always just trying to get our live set going and take that energy, and we went on the road quick.
We were ready to the Warped Tour though. That was soon after that. And this was like 2012, I think was Warped Tour. And it was like, we went from test to test to test.
Yeah.
And we didn't know it. We were stoked to go out there and we were with big bands and it was like, 80 bands and 7 stages and 42 dates. And it was just like overnight drives. All the festivals were in the daytime. So it was make or break. Guys, we see bands getting broken up every day on that tour. You basically don't sleep that much. Someone had to drive overnight. Someone had to shotgun the driver. Someone had to handle things at night when everyone's tired and ready to go to bed. And so it was like, literally tours are like, it sounds like it's gonna be a blast, but it's the exact opposite. Literally nightmarish every week of at least a couple days because you're just like, dude, I didn't sleep enough. I'm tired, I need to shower. Right. We're sitting like this 6 hours out of the day to get to the next show. To do what? Jump out and play music, which was actually the fun part. But then you
that's
gotta
like an hour maybe.
Yeah, then you gotta go figure out how to clean yourself and freaking sleep.
And where to sleep.
Get up at 7 and drive. I was like, bro, it's like,
figure out how to clean yourself.
How do I live right now? You know what I mean?
That's so true. It almost broke us, but we were stronger for it.
We got to see and learn a lot. And I feel like that kind of nudged our headline shows and our tours, leading into the following years in a big way because that was some of the bigger acts in the country, at least the hardworking ones, we got to see them work.
We came home from Warped Tour and pretty much started like recording. And that started this cycle that we've been in for like 10 years. It's just tour, come home, record, and then go back on the road, get a few months off.
To get asked to do the stadium shows, we didn't think we were on them. Then the offer came and I was like, wait, what? If you know Bruno, he's pretty much your local boy. Like he kind of just kept tabs on us in a sense. The cool thing was we get there and it was like his crew, he had told them like whatever these guys need, we got to use the entire sound system. Like we got to use lights. It's not, when you open, you're kind of restricted to, this little piece of the stage.
Big time. We got all the lights. They ran it like they're trying to run a good show, which, I mean, sadly, isn't the norm. It doesn't happen like that for somebody on that level and someone on our level to like be open for them.
And it was just that feeling of like, I felt like Bruno, like, even though he may not have known it, he basically like let us have a show at the stadium. It felt like our show for a few songs.
Yeah.
Which is super rare.
He gave us a show at the stadium.
Super rare
Us
for
and
that.
the Kings, we both had our own.
We had our moments there, and it was
for that time that we were there.
It was huge.
You get overwhelmed by the big picture because you think it's just gonna happen. If you don't take that first step and just start and just go, it's like jumping out of the airplane with the parachute. You gotta just do it. And those small steps, they will get it done. You just gotta go. If you don't, I gotta do this. It's like you have stuff around your house you gotta do. I gotta go mow the lawn, or I gotta go dump this, or I gotta, whatever it is. And if you don't do it, it's just gradually sitting and weighing on your shoulders. It's the same thing with what you want to accomplish in life, in music, in art, in business, whatever it is. You know what you want to do. Start accomplishing the steps to finish that. It's like the most simple tasks. They may seem like the most mediocre, nothing tasks, but they're super important to not only accomplish and move on and get over it, but to get that, you get into a working kind of habit, and you get into the just, boom, I'm gonna go.
The failures are learning lessons. Like, it's something that should motivate you to bounce back, because if it's gonna motivate you to kind of give up, then maybe that's not what you should be doing. Because if it's something that you definitely are wanting to do, the commitment is gonna push you through those moments. And so if you can look at them as positives when they're coming in as extreme negatives, then you'll be fine.